Everyone, my name is Susana Hera West. I'm the co-founder and head chef at FreezerFit.com. Today, I am with our member of the month, Vanessa Pack, November 2022, and we're going to be having a quick chat about Vanessa's experience as a FreezerFit member. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Well, let's get right into it. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience as a FreezerFit member?
Well, it was August 23rd, and we were celebrating our anniversary and my husband's birthday. And I work full time as a teacher. I go to school full time. I am a homeschooling mom, and we are so busy with our nonprofit and helping women around the world with pregnancy conditions that I want to eat healthy and I want to provide good meals for my family, but I'm busy. And so in order to do that, I literally was like, what can I find? There's got to be something out there. And then here comes an ad for FreezerFit. And I thought, what in the world is this? And I had been freezing meals and doing different things, but I didn't have the techniques down and I didn't have the recipes and I kept looking, can I take dry beans? Can I put these things together and put them in a freezer meal and label them? Can I what ingredients can I use that will work and won't be mushy? And there was just all these thoughts and ideas that I had that I didn't want to mess up. I didn't want to waste food. And when I came across your website and your social media, I thought, yes, I can do this. And they've already done all the work for me. So the guesswork is out of it. And I've taken some of your thoughts and ideas and other members and been able to even do more and send healthy meals with my husband that he's not doing in a microwave and things like that at work too, which is I don't even have a microwave in my home. So I don't want him using a microwave at work. So I send the meals with a hot plate and everything, and he actually is able to eat these meals at work too, which is awesome.
That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear this. It's so amazing to hear all of these testimonials from all of our members. And I am so happy that we were able to help you in we appear on that special day for you, your husband's birthday and your anniversary. And then you were able to finally, get a solution for all your problems. How many people do you usually cook for besides your husband?
So that's the really neat thing. So we're vegan, and that was the other thing. You had a lot of options for vegans as well. And one of our friends, he's in his 70s and he was having a lot of health problems, and my grandfather's in his 80s, and I wanted to be able to help them as well. So I started cooking for even friends and family because I had so much more time to be able to do that. And so they would come over and get their meals, and then John would go and deliver them to my mom, and he'd stop by and deliver, and then I'd go to Hesperia and take meals to my grandfather and be able to, it's just freed up so much time. And to think that I can cook for, oh, sometimes it just depends on what I'm doing. I can be cooking for up to about 10 or 11 of us.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, I'm speechless. That is amazing. It's
It really depends. And sometimes it's about 5 to 6 different options that they have too. So they're not just eating the same thing. I can have, here's your chili, here's your Mexican lasagna, here's your whatever. And then they always tell me, you need to open a restaurant. And I'm like, no, no, no. I'm I'm only cooking and making the foods for those that I like. I love you and everything, but I can't cook for the whole community. I'm a teacher and I'm busy. But my husband was so glad because the one thing he said, okay, if we buy this, I want to know that you're going to use it, because there's a lot of times when you buy things and you don't use it, or you buy this membership, you buy into something. He wanted to know that our buy-in was real. And when I actually came home, I literally came home that weekend and I went on Amazon and I bought the baggies. I bought all the different things. And the one thing that I did learn, when I put the baggies in the first time, I didn't have a flat surface, so they went through the slats. And I'm like, things were like getting stuck. And so I'm like, okay, you live and learn. So I put a flat, like cutting board down in my
Yeah,
freezer. So now that it doesn't fall through the slats and I'm having to like cut it out. But
that's
it's,
awesome.
I started it right away. And when I just finished my kitchen, a brand new kitchen in March, and we just had a flood 2 weeks ago, and my brand new kitchen
I'm
is gone
so
right now.
sorry.
But my daughter said something really powerful the other day. She goes, Mom, it's so good that you've already pre-made, because I pre-make 100, make like 100 different meals for my husband in one freezer. I have three refrigerators. So I make his to go in these glass containers and I send them with him to work. And then I have others that are in the baggies that are the meals that we're all gonna have. And I have everything kind of separated just depending on if this is a whole group meal, and I can put this in my Instapot. And she said, it's so good that you already have all of Dad's meals made. And I said, the only problem is we've already used them. Now I'm having, it's sad. I can't wait to have my kitchen back so
Well,
that I
you
can get
will.
back on track, and it's gonna be awesome. But
You're doing great things, and I'm sure you're gonna get all of your kitchen back and you're gonna start cooking again. But you're amazing. You're cooking for so many people and helping them and talking about health. I remember you've been giving so many amazing testimonials in the Facebook group,
absolutely.
FreezerFit. And in one of them, you said that you lost 75 pounds.
I've
Can you give
lost
us any
75.
update, any comments? How you feeling these days?
So before I started Freezer Fit, my feet were swelling so bad and my toenails were falling off. Like my health was really bad. And so I was always like food conscious, but then I drank a lot of soda and I did make some good choices. And a lot of it was not having time to make it. It was quicker and faster to do this, but with having Freezer Fit, um, it really made it to where I could go and grab something nutritious and think about grabbing my water instead of a soda. It's just making those choices. And when you're working full time or you're going to school or you have children, you have to find that balance. And having things already pre-made for you and having a menu makes it so much easier. And the menu is literally the food's there, you just put it in the crock pot or you put it in the Instapot, or you just have it instead of we usually have those comfort foods that are in a snack pantry, and those are not necessarily going to be the best. So if you have something already pre-made and you're thinking about, oh my gosh, oh, some of the meals that you guys have as far as recipes, I was I was shocked. I'm like, oh wow, I thought that was going to be mushy or whatever it ended up being. The texture was awesome. It was amazing.
Well,
Absolutely amazing.
now I'm curious, what are some of your favorite freezer meal recipes?
So I really like, and I need to go get I haven't made them in a while because I made so many at one time. I liked the pastas that you had, the potatoes. I was able to like take potatoes, put them in there, put all the ingredients. The beans, I really like all the different ones that I could do with beans. Chili was probably my favorite. I loved the chili. And my husband's was spinach. There was spinach, chicken. I used vegan chicken and cheese. Um, I think my one of my favorites was a potato cheddar broccoli, I think was what I added. It was so good. So I made probably 30 different meals.
Wow, they're
It's
also amazing. I probably have ate them all. It's so yummy. I'm so glad that you like the potatoes. I know that a lot of people feel a little like uh weird about like freezing potatoes because they sometimes can turn out a little like the texture a little like a granny, but like
Mhm.
I have done them and they're like taste amazing. So I like keep trying to tell people like I'm telling you, just try it. And if not, just like quick bleach them very quick. But like I have put them in my bag and they're like they taste amazing.
They
It's
taste amazing.
yeah. So I'm glad that you brought that up.
Mhm. And
And
like you just cut them. You just cut them
yeah,
and they haven't been in your freezer for a month or so and they're still fresh. It's pretty amazing to see that's even a possibility.
Yeah. So we've been talking this whole time about like how much time FreezerFit is, helping you save. And I was wondering, is FreezerFit helping you save a little bit of money too in the grocery bills? How much are you guys saving?
Oh, we're saving a lot by doing freezer fit. And I know this for a fact because right now we're having to eat out and we're having to get pre-made meals from like Gardein, and it's really expensive. For one meal, I'm paying $8 or $9. I could do 20 meals for $8 or $9 if I do it myself. So if you add that up, knowing and especially the price of food is going up every day. It's just like gas prices. And the other thing is, if you're not putting the ingredients in, you really don't know what's going into the pot. So we're putting love into the pot by using FreezerFit. If you're going to the market and you're getting all these pre-made, prepackaged meals, you really don't know what's in it. And usually you're not getting half of what you could if you did it on your own.
Yeah, totally true. So
And
how,
with 75 pounds, I have literally went from a size 24 to a 16.
wow. Congratulations, Vanessa.
Thank you.
You deserve it. You're such a great person for helping others and for helping yourself and your health. That is amazing. So how much do you think I just said, like 100 per month?
Oh, at least. I would say we probably this month we've already, because we're having to eat out and go to the grocery store, we're probably spending triple what we normally do. So I think I'm over budget, probably about $400.
Wow. I mean, that is incredible. I am so happy you guys are saving that much money,
And
especially in
being
crazy
vegan is
times. Yeah,
it's expensive. So, and you want to eat the best foods and the best. And I use lettuce grow too. So I actually right now I'm not able to grow because of everything going on, but I actually grow my own salads and my own herbs and everything. And so it makes it really easy to go, okay, I want to add this to my freezer fit meal. Oh, I can just go cut the cilantro. I can just do whatever. And so I do everything I can to eat as healthy and be that for my family and some of our friends. And John, so our friend John, that he was having all these health issues, he's went vegan and he eats all the meals that I make, and I haven't been making them now for him. He's like, I really wish I had your kitchen right now, but he's lost I think 28 pounds, and his doctors are so happy because he had cancer and he had a lot of things going on, and he even had heart surgery, and he's doing so good because he's making better choices. He's realizing that you can pre-make food and do all that. And I think just him seeing how I can make all these different meals and provide, even for one of his buddies that lives one of his neighbors. I said, "Here, send this to him," and he's like, "I can't believe how much food you can make and be able to give to others,
yeah, and still have some for you.
and
That's,
still have some for my family, my whole family."
well, I'm so happy. I mean, FreezerFit is not only helping you and your family, but your friends. And wow, I mean, I'm like super, super speechless. You're a box of surprises, I'm telling you. So how
I
much time do you think you're spending in your kitchen every day?
Now or before?
Well, is it
Okay,
less
so
or more than before?
before it was a nightmare. Before it was a nightmare, and that's why I was searching for something, because I feel, and I'm literally down three of us in our home, and I have children that are grown and grandchildren and what have you, and it was getting, because I went back to work. Before, I had my daughters were helping in the kitchen, and we had so much more like time and we had more hands. But when they all grew up and moved out, I'm like, well, there's not as many of us, and we still need to eat, and we still need to eat healthy. And I told my husband, now that I'm back at work, how can I balance this, honey? I really want to provide the food for you and me and our son, but I just don't have the time. And that's when I found Freezer Fit, and I thought, wow, this could be a game changer. And I literally ordered everything before I came home, and when I came home and was able to do it, I'm literally taking pictures. I'm like, I made 10 different meals in one day. Who can do that? Who can do that, and who has the time for that? But I picked meals that had similar ingredients so that I could make more, and then I stocked up so much that I could go and make a couple and add to so that we had more variety.
Yeah.
So I made a whole bunch of different options, and then I just kept adding to it until my daughter, she'd look and she'd go, "Gosh, mom, that's a lot of food. Why do you have so much?" And I'm like, "It's not gonna go like it's not gonna go bad because we're gonna use it." And she watched us literally go through it, and that we weren't just wasting food. We don't waste food anyway because it's literally you don't waste food. You buy the amount of ingredients, your shopping list that goes with everything is it just the guesswork is out of it. If you don't have freezer fit, your life's probably chaotic. So if you want to minimize all the stress and save money and do what's right for your family, to have more time with your family, because time is more valuable than what we put money up here, and it's actually time is more valuable than money. It really is. Time
Well,
with our families, the freedom that we have, we want to provide as moms, we want to provide for our families, we want to eat healthy, and sometimes we're tired and we just want to grab what's easy. So if we can grab something that we've already pre-made when we had extra time to do it, then we feel good about ourselves. We feel like we're actually providing for our family. And my husband always says, just put love in the pot. And that's what I do with Freezer Fit. I put lots of love in the pot, and I feel like my husband's getting what he deserves at work when he's working hard for us and providing. And I don't feel like I made any shortcuts. I feel like I'm working smarter, not harder, but there weren't any shortcuts going into that pot.
that's awesome. It's so funny. My husband actually always asks me, "Do you put love in the food?" I'm like, "I put a lot of love." I, yeah, I feel very I'm in there with you, sister. So
Absolutely.
I guess I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite part about being a FreezerFit membership? FreezerFit member, sorry.
Let's see. I think it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It's health. It's being conscious about what I'm going to be making, and being able to know, okay, my family prefers these kind of meals, but then I can make my own meals that I like, and we can have all the different heaters going, and my son may prefer this. And then it's not I'm not making all these different meals in one day and having to provide them, but there's options for everybody, which makes it awesome because as any family knows, you're always having somebody who doesn't like what you're making. So if there's more than one choice, then you don't even have to, oh, you prefer that? Let me just grab that for you. It it's nice to have that opportunity when you usually don't. Most of the time, if your child's going, I really don't want that, you're thinking, well, I'm not making two meals, but I have 20 different options in there you can go choose from now. So
I mean,
that's
yeah, if it's
really
already
nice.
made in the
They're
freezer,
already made.
and then if it cooks like fast in the instant pot, then you're set for life.
You're set for
What do you want for
exactly.
dinner? Oh, Dad, what do you want for dinner, Dad? Okay, give me the
Look at
baggie.
the labels.
You
Find what you
prefer
want.
it. Dump it in the instant pot. Put 20 minutes.
Exactly. And I do use, so I use these glass containers that I got off of Amazon that have the tight freezer seals, and they're probably about this size for my husband's. And then, because I don't like him to have like plasticware and all that at work. And then sometimes if I'm making like a big casserole, I'll already put it in a casserole dish and then just be able to heat it while I'm working. And then I'll have my baggies for like the other different soups that I'll make. I love soups. Soups are amazing. And so it just really makes life more simplified. You feel like you've accomplished so much. I even posted in my family group with my children, and it's inspiring even my daughters to do similar. I can make beans and we can put them in mason jars, and sometimes I send them home some of my things that I've made, and then they can eat it too. It's convenient. It's very convenient.
Awesome. What would you say to someone that is on the fence about joining FreezerFit? I feel like you've been saying so many amazing things, but I guess to close this amazing conversation we've been having, if someone is thinking about joining the membership, what would you say to them?
If you're on the fence about joining FreezerFit, you're gonna wish you did yesterday, because it's a no-brainer. And once you get started, you will be so excited to continue figuring out how this is gonna help your family, and you're gonna want to talk about it to everybody, just like I do. I absolutely love everything about FreezerFit. And I hear that there's big news and big things coming, so I can't wait to see what that's all about.
Well, we'll get to that soon. Definitely a lot of
Absolutely.
surprises coming soon, but I want to thank you once again, Vanessa. You were amazing. You're such a lovely person. God
Thank
bless
you.
you for doing amazing things for your family, for your friends. And I just want to thank you for your time again, because I know time is valuable. And I'm so glad that now you have the time to, sit down with me and, make your meals ahead of time, spend time with your family, and just do what you like. So thank you for being with me, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.